got to be one of the greatest human tragedies to feel like you have no voice or that you never manifested.
That's why an organization like the New Literary Project is so important. It's not so much that art isn't going to survive, it's that who is going to be making it, who will have the privilege, space, time, support to make it. That's what's always under threat.
Art is about expansion. When possibilities feel as if they're closing down around us, art is about opening possibilities up.
So many things insisting that art doesn't matter, and it is sometimes hard to bring yourself to the desk and say, like, this is the most important thing I could be doing right now. It's an ongoing exercise against cynicism.
Doing this kind of work, making art, it's a great way to live. It forces you to pay attention.
Places like the New Literary Project, which is trying to help kids remember the beauty of art, and it's there for them to help them get through their lives.
We're involved in classrooms. We've taught 1,000 kids plus for free. We've worked with graduate students from Cal and St. Mary's.
Bonetti-Bell Fellowship through the English department at University of California, Berkeley.
The Iris Starn Fellowship here at St. Mary's College
pays graduate students to teach free creative writing workshops.
For students who might not ordinarily have access to that kind of intense creative writing instruction.
To be able to teach the thing that I love doing is wonderful. You're facilitating an environment in which people feel safe and bold.
It's a really very, very generous program. It's done a lot of good for a lot of people.
As it was supporting me as a Chicana writer to afford graduate school, I was supporting other Chicanx, Latinx, Black, underserved youth to have their voice and to speak it.
It's hard to do that unless you have some inspiration, love, care, curiosity.
I always tell my students, we're making mistakes. Like, stop thinking you're not making mistakes. We're making beautiful mistakes.
What makes me most excited, I think, is this moment of realization or epiphany or breakthrough, whereby a student who imagines themselves having walked up against a kind of wall suddenly sees a path forward, that there's something inside them that now exists in the world, on the page, in language. And I'm really excited when that happens for them.
I love giving them the opportunity and showing them that they can do things that maybe initially they did not think that they could do or didn't have the confidence to do. I've seen some beautiful, beautiful poetry.
Students have interesting points of view. They're always saying things that I've never thought about before. They all generated great creative writing.
And by the end of our 8 weeks together, I always see some sort of fellowship that's emerged just from the fact of having repeatedly done this thing together.
At the end of term, they select the work that they like best, which they have produced, and they submit it to the anthology that New Literary Project puts out called Simpsonistas.
What draws me to the New Literary Project's mission so strongly is the sense that writing is something alive and shared and available to anyone. And I see it when the Joyce Carol Oates Prize winners come and visit my classes at UC Berkeley. Art feels alive and real and possible to my students because they're sitting in a room with someone who makes it.
We've given away 10 Joyce Carol Oates Prizes, $50,000 each in support of mid-career writers. Read 500 novels or something for this prize. There are a lot of good writers, a lot, who could use the support.
I got my first book contract at the age of 46. If you want to talk about rejection, I've been there, up, down, side to side, uptown, downtown, all around.
I was sort of done with writing. And I don't know how this prize continues to find writers that feel that way. Maybe they sense it in the work and that there's a kind of like I care so much. And so it's all coming out in this way that is writing your heart out. And I think that's what they're sensing, that we are like giving it our all because we don't know what's next. We don't know if there will be anything next.
It was maybe the first time I had ever felt someone tell me my work was important. It meant that the work connected. That was an extraordinary validation.
I grew up reading Joyce Carol Oates, and it's so interesting because you don't think of yourself as anything, when you're writing stories. And I definitely wasn't raised to believe that I was going to do anything. She read a couple of my novels, and she read a passage of a novel of mine.
Suddenly Al wasn't Al anymore. He was transported inside the noise and rhythm and melody and story.
I was on a Zoom thing with her and Joe, Janine.
He was able to vanish from himself. I thought that was very beautiful.
Well, thank you for it's a real honor that you read it. Thank you. And I almost started crying because it just was so breathtaking to think of someone that you revered for so many years, and just kind of an icon and tough and really cool and smart, noticing a bumpkin from Reno, Nevada, and you're like, she's reading your stuff, man. It made me feel really good I liked myself that week. I gotta say I did.
Joyce Carol Oates' famous saying, write your heart out.
It's hard to do. It sounds fun, but it's hard.
Writing happens at 3 a.m. when I wake up out of a dream, and I'm like, like I need to write my heart out right now.
I started writing it because it was a necessity. I had to get it out, I had to put it on paper.
Wear yourself out, exhaust yourself, fry your brain.
I stop myself sometimes. Do I really want to say that? Or how do I say that? But writing your heart out is about writing with courage.
Writing without judgment of what might happen, of who might read it, what others might say.
I don't think you can make good art if you don't have an open heart.
My mom having open heart surgery, and I think what terrified me the most is thinking that they were going to crack her open, and that her heart would be exposed. That's what it means. It means cracking something open, that you're afraid to have it out in the world in such a vulnerable way, but it's absolutely necessary.
Nobody becomes a writer because of parental pressure. There's something very powerful in us driving to do this kind of work.
It's something that you need to get out.
Write the thing that must be written.
You don't know what it is until you put it on paper.
Maybe the only way we're going to have any peace in ourselves is if we do this kind of work and not do it halfway, but do it all the way, commit fully, heart and soul.
It all comes down to soul. If the writer does it with their own blood, I can feel it.
Graham Greene,
Dickens, George Saunders,
Faulkner,
T.S. Eliot, Eudora Welty,
Shakespeare,
Octavia Butler,
Marilyn Robinson,
Walter Scott,
Colson Whitehead,
James Tate,
Joyce Carol Oates, Ken Kesey,
Joseph Campbell,
Teju Cole,
Edward Said,
Rebecca Roanhorse,
Nnedi Okorafor,
Steinbeck,
Shirley Hazard,
Richard Sykens,
Marina Tsvetaeva,
Sally Rooney,
Raymond Carver,
George Bernard Shaw,
Roger Angell,
Ta-Nehisi Coates,
Neruda's love poems,
James Baldwin,
Larry Brown,
Jane Bowles,
Jim Thompson,
Flannery O'Connor,
Great Gatsby,
Wuthering Heights,
Mrs. Dalloway,
Frankenstein,
Slaughterhouse-Five.
Every book on your shelves is a reminder of how vast the human imagination is. It's a hallway of hope.
Reading powerful words that speak to ways people felt and thought, with completely different paradigms and assumptions about reality, the world, the planet, the cosmos.
I tell my students this: reading makes you smart. It's a superpower.
There's a lot of similarity with teaching and writing in terms of the discipline of it, the consistent effort around words, language, writing, literature.
So many teachers are great readers, and they're great writers, and they're striving. I was a high school teacher at one point. It's an extraordinarily tough job.
For the folks who can write books and teach full-time, they are heroes.
The project's commitment to allowing space for those creators, it's, for me, the thing.
38 Jack Hazard Fellows, $5,000 summer fellowships from 15 different states.
It's hard to be a teacher, it's hard to be a writer. To be recognized for both is amazing.
It's one's time that is the measure of one's freedom.
An organization that helps you find the time to write is a huge thing. It just is.
I can earnestly say that working with NewLit has been one of the transformative experiences of my life. I am so grateful to them and for them and for what they do. It's a sacred mission.
My name is Gomez, and I go to Oakland Charter High School. I'm a senior, and I'll be reading my untitled piece.
I love the fact that we have so many dedicated donors and supporters who, give of their imagination and resources across the board. What are we here for? We're not here to gather stuff. We're here to give it away. With support, we could do anything.
A huge congratulations to New Literary Project on 10 years. Here's to 10 more, and 10 after that, and 10 after that.
I hope they continue to exist forever.
I'm so grateful to New Literary Project. It's such a beautiful thing that people will help a stranger.